Hi, I'm Bert from Uncle Leo's Big Trip, and today we're going to be talking how to plan an RV trip on a budget. I'm going to cover three things: cheap RV, cheap flights, and cheap train travel. Get into it. Okay, so I started Uncle Leo's Big Road Trip because I wanted to document the travel across the country with my father, who's affectionately known as Uncle Leo to all of our relatives and family friends, and my son Cash. Okay, so we're going to start in Montreal and go all the way to Vancouver. All right, so starting a new YouTube channel was a big challenge, but I started with this page here, Uncle Leo's Big Road Trip. As you can see, I only have 3 subscribers at the moment, and I've made 4 previous videos from a long time ago, but I'm going to try to get this channel up and going again. Okay, so the first thing that we wanted to cover today was cheap RV travel. All right, so that site, iMova, right here, I don't know if you heard about this one, but you can get relocations on RVs from $1 a day. Okay, so they have them all over the world: Australia, New Zealand, USA, Canada, Europe, Japan, all over. I've done one of these before. Last summer we took one, so I'll just bring up the Canada ones now. All right, so as you can see here, we got Calgary to Vancouver. There's a whole bunch of different examples. Some of the RVs that you get from this, they'll actually pay you gas mileage and they'll add extra mileage on your claim. So I highly recommend this site. And for our trip, it's only going to cost us $1 per day. Why some of these RVs are so cheap is because different RV dealers across the country need them transported from one spot to another. Sometimes people will get an RV from one spot, drop it off at another, and then it's stuck on the West Coast because that's where most of the people are going. So they will need it brought back from the West Coast to the East Coast. So that's why you can get them for $1 a day. Okay, the next thing that we'll look at are the flights. Okay, normally what I use is Google Flights. So for example here, Halifax to Montreal. Search. Okay, so I don't know if you can see there, but if you zoom in on the screen, on the certain dates, it'll tell you, and in the green, it's a little bit cheaper. So if you can book your flights based on the cheaper rates. Okay, so the last portion of our trip is going to be taking a Via Rail train from Vancouver to Edmonton. Okay, so to do that, we're going to book on the Via Rail site. And because I'm ex-military, I do get a military discount. So that is, I applied the code for 25% off the fare by putting in the discount code 12070. And that way we got a little bit of a discounted fare. I really had to play with this site when I did it because I was trying to book a cabin for us because my father is 86 years old and we had to go on the overnight train. So my son doesn't actually get a bed, but we'll work around that. So we'll either hot bunk it or something like that. So it's going to be a great trip. I hope you will follow along with our adventures. And if you have any ideas for a way to make the trip a little bit more funny, some different pranks or things like that along the way, please put them in the comments. And I do read all the comments and I'll try to implement them on the journey going forward. So thanks very much for watching and see you on the road.